The Rebel Army has assembled a massive trench system with every Rebel hero inside, standing tall against every Imperial hero that's going to be coming forward and attacking said trenches. The Imperials have brought 1,000 soldiers forward in AT-ATs and ground transports. This is going to be a make it or break it for the Rebel trench system. What's going on, boys? It's Daily here, and today we have a giant Imperial charge. We have Stormtroopers, we have Army Troopers inside AT-ATs, we have Death Troopers, and we have the 501st Phase 3 Legion here with Darth Vader, Thrawn, Grand Moff Tarkin, the Emperor, and Boba Fett, and all the bounty hunters in his crew coming forward and attacking the Rebel trenches. There's also Scout Troopers at the very front who are reporting on Rebel positions. The Rebels also have a ton of soldiers as well as heroes. They've got Ram Koda, they got Luke Skywalker, they got Han. Every hero unit in the game is in those trenches. It is going to be a doozy of a battle. So if you guys enjoy, please be sure to hit that like button. Let's try and get 1,000 likes in the first 48 hours. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're working our way towards the big 600K, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. Either way, let's get into this battle. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, gamers, let's go in slow-mo for the start here, and hopefully this doesn't crash because this is a massive battle. Now, there is exactly 250 Rebel soldiers on the defense right now. They have dish turrets, they have AA turrets, they have beam turrets. They've got it all going for them. They have some pretty stark defenses, and of course hero units who are more powerful than your average Rebel soldier out here. So they've got a lot going on right now. Of course, they're going up against a massive Imperial charge here that's going to be fairly brutal, so we'll see how this ends up going. Either way, it seems like right now the Scout Troopers are trying to back up and maybe join the Imperial lines behind them. A number of them are dying due to the incoming Rebel fire as they have been spotted, and it seems like a number of them won't be escaping this hellfire. This is some brutality right here, but some of them just might. We do already have TX-130Ts here getting engaged on the battlefield with the enemies, which could prove deadly for them, because the Rebels do have those dish turrets which are extremely hard to kill. Here comes the first line of Stormtroopers, and the Army Troopers are in fact getting out of the AT-ATs. You can see them right here, and they are pushing forward along with the Death Troopers right there. The Rebels have successfully defeated the Scout Trooper initial attack, but now they're starting to get bombarded and losing a few soldiers from incoming Imperial firepower. It is only going to get harder from here. I did go ahead and run this battle like 5 times before because I wanted this to be a very even fight and not really be able to know the outcome. And I think I've gotten it to that point. We've had a few times where the Imperials have absolutely crushed the Rebel trenches and done a magnificent job, and I think that was mainly due to just good shooting from the tanks as well as, good maneuvering from the Imperial soldiers and the hero units. We've also had some instances of the Rebels managing to get some dubskis here, and that again was due to nice shooting from their dish turrets as well as steadfast defenses from the troopers. So it's about 50-50 on who wins this battle right now, and of course we're running the official battle at the moment, and we'll see if it's going to be a Rebel victory or an Imperial victory, or the rare, of course, draw that sometimes happens, the ceasefire on both sides. Either way, right now we've got a number of Rodians right here squatted up with Ram Koda firing out at some of these Imperial tanks right now. Oh, you can hear the sirens going off. That means that their shields are down on that one over there. beautiful. And we've got some Grands, some humans, and more Rodians over this way fighting against Imperial infantry that is charging forward through their trench lines. This is going to be so awesome. I am loving this already, baby. So many units involved in this battle. So many different hero units, too, which should be really, really exciting going forward. There's Darth Vader right there. There's IG-88 right there. There's Dengar. Whole lot of different units. There's Thrawn in the mix over here. And then Grand Moff Tarkin's right there. There's Greedo right there. Oh, we got it all going on, baby. And expect some mass casualties for both sides in this battle. Either way, I wanted to let you guys know real quick that the company that sponsors me, Instant Gaming, has agreed to do another sponsorship giveaway for this month. It will be launched on Saturday. This, I think, will be going out on Thursday, so I just thought I'd give you guys a heads up that on Saturday's video I will be announcing the giveaway, and in addition to that, I'll probably post it in the Discord as well if you want to join that. Link in the description below to be on top of whenever we get giveaways going towards the channel and stuff like that. But yeah, it should be really exciting. Last month went very well, and the winner has collected his prize. I believe he ended up getting well, you choose what prize you want to get, and he chose to get The Last of Us for PC, so that's pretty cool. He did get awarded that. Yeah, pretty awesome, pretty fun. So if you guys are interested in that, of course, check it out on Saturday. Wow, there's a huge cluster of the 501st Clone Trooper Stormtroopers over here. They're in Phase 3 armor, which is sort of the transition armor between Stormtrooper armor and Phase 2 Clone Trooper armor. And they seem to just be very clustered up over here with explosions going on everywhere. The Rebels under intense fire right now. A lot of suppression going on, and they are definitely scared. We got an AA gun blasting off in the back here. Hopefully this thing can maybe, you know, keep the Stormtroopers at bay a little bit, because right now it is just chaos incarnate. It is getting really, really bad. The Emperor's all the way up here, throwing out some shock charges right now, using that Force Lightning. That's not going to be good in the slightest. Yeah, these Rebels currently are not having a great time. We are getting some serious lag as well. Hopefully, as more units die on the battlefield, that lag will end up subsiding a little bit. We do have an AA gun that went down over here, but this dish turret is still alive. The far left side over this way seems to be in a lot of trouble. I think this gun right now is reloading because it is not firing currently, so that's a little bit dangerous, but we do have more turrets back here firing out and trying to cover fire for those boys up front. It looks like the first line of trenches goes down relatively easy here. In past battles, we've had them go down easy, we've had them go down hard. You know, it really depends on how the troopers are doing on this particular battle, and it seems like right now the first trench is not going to be the one that saves the day for the Rebel Alliance, as it is going down right here. But the next trench lines are starting to fire out at the oncoming Imperials, and pretty harshly too. No one's on this thing. Hey, someone might want to hop on that. You also hopped off of that, so we'll go ahead and hop a few of these troopers back onto their things. There's C-3PO right there. Yeah, baby. He's chilling. Oh, Siri has been listening on my phone for the last 5 minutes. Okay, alrighty then. A little bit creepy, but that's fine. I probably just held the button down. It's not really creepy at all. Alright, Emperor Palpatine in here, just shocking soldiers to death. And Darth Vader coming through as well and causing some mayhem down here. This is certainly not a good thing, and it is distracting a lot of the troopers from actually participating in the main battle here, which is no bueno at all. And of course, we have a massive surge of stormtroopers on this far left side over here that are coming forward and getting a lot of blaster fire in there against the rebels in the trenches over this way. This is getting into definitely disaster territory right now. Let's go ahead and check out some of these kill stats. This thing only has 2 kills right now. That's not very impressive. This dish turret also had 2 apparently. Alright, this thing is dead, so we cannot check the stats on that sucker. This thing right here has 1 kill. Alright, not a lot of these turrets doing all that well. This one has 1 kill as well. This dish turret has no kills. Okay, this beam turret has 1 kill. Okay, this is not very impressive. This thing has 16 kills though. There we go. That's something that's doing quite well. And this Rodian right here has 7 kills and a tank kill. So that guy has done some good things for the battlefield, that's for sure. But right now, it is just a ball of death of charging Imperial soldiers right now. We can see Death Troopers going down from incoming fire, as well as a number of Stormtroopers already dead on the ground. So despite them coming very far forward, they're still being held at bay. They're still taking losses right around here. And these AT-ATs are still coming up. They're very, very slow to the draw. You know, it takes them quite a while to get forward. Why don't we go ahead and check out some of the losses here on the battlefield. Here we can do this. Yellow are dead rebels, red are dead stormtroopers. Stormtroopers, of course, taking extreme losses, but the rebels are kind of catching up to them at this point in terms of their losses. We're just going to have to see going forward if the rebels can manage to stop these guys in their tracks or not. We do have Ahsoka Tano up here with a couple of rebel soldiers, and it seems like Ahsoka is just absorbing a lot of this fire right now, which is actually kind of helpful. She may not be getting any kills, but she's deflecting a lot of blaster fire with her lightsabers, which is distracting the stormtroopers in the background and allowing a lot of these turrets to get some serious shots off at these oncoming stormtroopers. Like this guy right here now has 4 kills, which is pretty good, and this guy back here has 11 now. So yeah, those are starting to rake up some more kills on the battlefield. Oh, we do have a big surge over this way according to the minimap, and yes, we do. A whole lot of stormtroopers, death troopers, 501st Vader's fist troopers, all coming forward onto this trench line right here. Grand Moff Tarkin getting into the trench right here as well. Darth Sidious out here just sort of taking cover currently because he is under quite a bit of fire currently. That is going to be a little bit lethal. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is not good. No bueno. Grenade coming out, though. Oh, and he shocks to death the man who grenaded him. The grenade was for Tarkin, not the Emperor? You had the chance to grenade the Emperor, dude. Oh my god, what a buffoon. Tarkin going flying right there. My goodness gracious. There is a lot happening currently. Rom Koda's still out here, also waving around his lightsaber, deflecting incoming blaster bolts. Once again, distraction for the Stormtrooper army and allowing the rebels to potentially get some more kills. C-3PO does not have a gun. He's just vibing. I mean, he doesn't really have one, so let's go ahead and get him one. Go ahead and pick that up, 3PO. Yep. 3PO's got a gun, baby! That's right. Alright, let's get you back into position here, 3PO. And you can start firing. Oh man, that is glitchy as heck. That does not look good at all. Maybe there's a reason the devs didn't give him a gun. Maybe I should have trusted in the devs' work. Alright, the second line of rebels, while definitely doing some heroics here and managing to do a pretty tight defense, it's thinning. It's not doing super well. Uh-oh, AT-AT goes down over there. I think it honestly just tripped. AT-AT fire, though, from the big boy. Getting some shots in there. Yikes. Definitely eliminating a couple of the rebel soldiers. Oh, no! Wedge Antilles is dead. No! Rip my boy! Another hero unit gone. This is so sad. Imperials over this way. Still just getting absolutely shot up right here. They are having a lot of trouble proceeding into the trench line that, like their brothers in the middle. The boys in the middle seem to be doing a whole heck of a lot better. Oh, another AT-AT falls. Or unless... Oh, that's the same one. Never mind. Never mind. As soon as like Rom Koda and Ahsoka end up going down from this incredible amount of fire, we should see the Imperials make bigger charges forward, I think. How's the Emperor doing? The Emperor is crawling on up here right now. I've never seen this boy get into combat like this. This is really something special that we're seeing right now. And what happened to Vader, dude? What happened to Vader? Oh, there's Vader. Vader's out here, and he seems to now be drawing a lot of the rebel fire in. So it's basically both armies firing at the hero units of the respective other armies, and resulting in no real progress being made here on this here battlefield. As soon as a lot of these units end up dying, the hero units, we're going to be seeing definitely bigger and bigger surges forward from both sides. Well, not really from the defending side, but they'll be able to kill a lot more of the units coming forward over here. Alright, that's just some random Rodian. I thought it might have been Greedo. It is not. I'm looking for hero units over here. Not really seeing many. Oh! That's Aura Singh! That's Obi-Wan Kenobi! No, this is Aura Singh over here, and she's just vibing out. She's having a good time. There's Bosk. He's in the horde of soldiers. There's Greedo right there. Alright, we've got a number of hero units amongst these boys over this way. Looking for more. Not really seeing them, though. Not seeing Thrawn. No, perhaps Thrawn has gone down at this point. I also haven't seen Boba in a hot minute. Maybe you guys have been able to spot them as we pan over these guys. Oh, there's Dengar. It's very hard. There's a lot of units here. There's a lot of units here. Oh, there's IG-88, and there is a dead Boba Fett right there. Boba ended up going down at the hands of the Rebel Army. Yikes. My man's dead. All right, Darth Vader taking a lot of heat right here. Oh, is that Jyn Erso? Jyn Erso's dead. Whew. All right. I love Jyn Erso. Dude, Rogue One is such a good movie. I know there's a lot of Rogue One haters out there. There's also a lot of Rogue One lovers out there, too. But in my opinion, man, that movie just absolutely slaps. I love that movie to death. It's so good. Okay. We just have a lot of chaos on the battlefield currently. Not a lot of progress being made by either side, and I think that is due to the lightsaber units on both sides currently just vibing out. But we do have a good trench charge. Oh no. All right, we dealt with a crash, but as night begins to fall on the battlefield, all of the heroes manage to recover from their wounds and retreat back into a single trench, along with 80 remaining rebel soldiers. The Imperials surround them with 250 soldiers that remain for themselves, as well as all of their hero units as well. This is going to be the final battle that sadly had to occur because of the crash. I do apologize for that, but I feel like this is a pretty good solution since I can't really help it and I can't bring back the last battle. So let's go ahead and press start and see what goes down. See if the rebels can manage to win this final holdout. I based the numbers of soldiers off of basically, you know, what we were looking at the end of the last battle. And I think it's relatively fair. The rebels were definitely still outnumbered by quite a bit, but they at least did have soldiers left alive who were ready and willing to fight. And of course, I did leave all of the hero units there because I couldn't possibly know which hero units had all died and which had survived. I knew a few of them, but I didn't know all of them, so I figure let's go ahead and include some of them while leaving a few out of this whole thing because that's just what we got to do here. Either way, we've got stormtroopers pushing on forward here against the rebel army, and they're doing a pretty bang-up job. Not seeing too many deaths amongst them, at least right here. Or over here. Yeah, they're doing pretty well actually pushing forward. Of course, once they get into the nooks and crannies like this area here, they're going to be subject to a number of choke points, which will make life a little bit more difficult for them. And we'll see if they continue to manage to push forward at the same rapid pace that they are currently. Of course, the rebels aren't really taking too many losses at all, if any, and so that's going and helping them quite a bit as well. Imperials are currently going into the trenches right now and are beginning to push on forward. We can see that the hero units are the ones leading the charge right now, especially the Emperor and Darth Vader, just like last time. Those two are definitely doing a bang-up job of being leaders and leading by example as opposed to anything else. So that's pretty impressive right there. Let's go ahead and bump it up a speed here into normal-ish speed and see what ends up going down. So these rebels over here taking quite a bit of fire, but also getting a decent amount of fire output going for themselves here too. So they're managing to do quite a decent job. A number of them up front here though going down, and it looks like the enemies are getting into the space right now, and there goes one of the leaders of the Imperials. That's one of their officers. I don't remember exactly who it is, but he is down dead out of here. There's Luke, there's Sabine, there's Leia right now firing away a little bit, and then back here we've got all of these folks, a lot of Rogue One soldiers, Han Solo, Chewbacca, 3PO, Wedge Antilles is back alive, let's go! Thrawn right now taking a moment to go ahead and heal himself up, and he is going to go ahead and push forward a smidge here as well, it seems, while under some serious rebel fire from the back. We've also, of course, got Greedo up here, we've got Aura Singh up here as well, and they're pressuring from the top, and it seems like a lot of these stormtroopers are going down due to constant rebel fire coming out. And of course, it's just going to get harder from here as the rebels are stationed pretty heavily inside of the trench over this way. Wow, these rebels over here coming in clutch. Not a single death for these guys on this standpoint right now, and they're managing to cruise and bruise a whole lot of these stormtroopers off in the distance. They're doing a bang-up job right there. Well done indeed, lads. Over this way, though, these guys are getting very, very close with some hero unit support that could be deadly in the future right there. How's it going down front here? It looks like Dengar and Bosk both dead. Thrawn's coming in here. Vader's just slicing and dicing. The Emperor is dead there as well. Grenades going off right now. Absolute brutality right now, baby. There's Boba up here. Boba trying to take out a few of these guys over here. He obviously sees that this is a disastrous position over this way, but he ends up going down as well. So that is a rip potato chip for my man right there, and he is down for the count. The rest of these stormtroopers continue plunging on forward, but death is kind of imminent for a lot of them. Thrawn getting in here nicely. The heroes of the rebellion still nice and alive over this way. Nice grenade into Thrawn. He doesn't even notice that it's stuck to his head, and he explodes and dies right there. Brutal, brutal stuff. The left side of the trenches for the rebels still holding nicely. The right side is under some serious attack, and they are resulting in a lot of deaths for themselves. There's Aura Singh going down right there. She is a goner, but the rest of these stormtroopers are going to continue to push on forward despite the loss of their leaders, because if they don't go forward, they'll probably get killed. So that's just kind of the way things happen here on the old battlefield. It's not always a pretty sight. No siree. Bob 3PO back here just vibing while the rest of the folks actually fight the good fight here. It's kind of classic. And stormtroopers still rushing in them. They are coming in no matter what, baby. Whew, this is a very tight battle right now. Lots of cover for the stormtroopers to use as well, which could be very dangerous for the rebels. Honestly, if stormtroopers right here just went and grenaded those rebels, that would probably result in a decent victory for the Stormtrooper army, and the collapse probably of the rebels rather swiftly, but that doesn't seem to be happening at the moment. Instead, it's just a full-on slugfest going on right now. Full-on sluggaroony. Yikes. Alright, these Stormtroopers getting awfully close in here, in proximity, and continuing to pummel the Rebel Alliance currently. Darth Vader's just vibing it out right up there, though. Whew! This is intense. Alright, lots of deep pushes coming in here. But, yeah, we're just vibing. It's just sort of a slugfest right now. Stormtroopers run in, Stormtroopers get shot. Their leaders don't really amount to much. There's still a lot of Stormtroopers over here that could potentially go up and over the top and create a second front over this way. But right now they're just sort of skirmishing, not really wanting to do too much, it seems. Yeah. Over this way, nice grenades going out from these rebel leaders, continuing to plunge some grenades over that way, which could be helpful in the long term for sure at weakening these stormtroopers, but I'm not seeing a lot of deaths mounting from it. We do have firing going from these rebels down into these stormtroopers over here, which could result in some stormtrooper deaths, but for the moment they seem to be chilling. In fact, honestly, I think the rebels are getting outgunned here on this corner. Luckily, it is a bit of an awkward angle for the stormtroopers to fire into, which is good, and the rebels do have crossbows, which are very deadly, so that could be a little bit lethal for them. Down here, the rebel leaders still vibing, still getting plenty of shots off, even though they're just equipped with pistols. That doesn't seem to matter as they seem to continue to eliminate a number of stormtroopers here. Why don't we go ahead and do a little bit of fast motion here, as nothing crazy seems to be happening. Oh, Darth Vader coming out here. They're just straight firing into him. Sabine does have a Mandalorian weapon. Those things are extremely powerful, so that could be helping the rebels quite a bit, actually. That kind of firepower is nice. There's Captain Antilles. I know he would be dead in a battle like this, but hey, whatever. This isn't canon at all. Cassian Andor right there. Ahsoka's over there, too. What happened to Ram Koda? Oh, Ram's just back here chilling. He's vibing. We do have Luke in his Bespin armor, Leia in her Hoth armor, and I believe that's Han's Bespin armor as well. So a little bit of a hodgepodge here. Yeah, definitely not canonical at all. Canonical-ish, I guess you could call it. Stormtroopers still just firing down this way, relentlessly. And these guys unperturbed by the disturbance. Unperturbed indeed. Not really having to deal with too much at the moment. Alright. Lots of firing. Not a lot going on. It is just a slugfest at the moment. A pure and utter slugfest. We'll see what amounts of this. I don't know, dude. It goes quiet for a little bit here. Oh! Big Stormtrooper surge! Oh my god, massive! Massive! Hold on! Bring it down a notch! The Stormtroopers just plunge on forward. C-3PO is dead. Leia is dead. There goes Han as well. Jyn Erso's dead. Chewie is currently under intense fire. Senator Organa as well. Oh my god! They're managing to recover a little bit, but not a lot. Another grenade goes into Luke right there. He gets dislodged. He's taking a lot of heat right now. Chewie's back up and firing, helping out a decent bit. Okay, where are you firing? Oh, more Stormtroopers went up and over this way too. Oh! My goodness! This is a lot! Woo! Zoo, wee, mama! My goodness. This was a lot. That was a lot that just happened. But it seems like the rebels have somehow managed to come out on top yet again. Goes quiet for a little bit. Let's go into fast speed yet again. Alright. There might be another surge here. Let's see it. Okay. Mini surge. Oh my goodness. Okay. Got just a lot of combat still going on. Heck of a lot. Lots of firing. Lots of maneuvering. Well, very, very little maneuvering, in fact. That's not really what's happening here. Not a lot of maneuvering. It's just kind of fighting. Darth Vader is dead, by the way. He's just glitched. That's kind of what happens when hero units die in this with lightsabers. Very, very glitchy. Alright, how many kills do some of these rebels have? This guy has 15. He has 6. He has 5. He has 9. He has 4. He has none. Antilles has 1. Cassian Andor has 2. Bail Organa has 2. Chewie has 15. Luke has 12. Not bad. This guy's got none. This guy's got none. This guy's got 6. This guy's got none. This guy's got none. This guy's got none. This guy's got 4. This guy's got 4. And this guy's got 9. Woo! Oh, and this guy's got 5. And this guy has 7. My goodness. Quite the defense here. My lord. It's intense. That is for sure. Alright, and it goes chill yet again. Alright. The fighting occurs once more. Alright, there's like barely any stormtroopers left alive. There's like barely 2 squads. Why don't we go ahead and rush them on forward here. And let's see how that ends up going. I think they'll lose. They're going to lose anyway. The rebels have this unlocked. They've got too many hero units and stuff like that. The stormtroopers have 0 hero units, so we might as well give the stormtroopers a little bit of an opportunity to put up a last-ditch effort before they lose. And, yeah, they have lost. This was an intense battle for sure. The crash was a bummer, but I feel like we did recover pretty decently here and have had a pretty good battle since then, which is pretty nice. Either way, guys, that is going to be about it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.